They lied. That part we know. Left or right, red or blue, doesn't matter. If you've been alive longer than 5 minutes and paying any kind of attention, you already know. They lied about wars, they lied about surveillance, they lied about freedom, about choice, and about accountability, and worst of all, they lied about the lie being over. So now what? What do we do in a world that's clearly built on misdirection, where the truth isn't just hidden? It's diluted, discredited, and drowned. Do we scream louder, march, burn, beg? Do we hope for a savior, or do we vote harder? No. Those were answers for a different century. This one has a new truth, brutal and brilliant. We live in the age of unparalleled technological reach, and in that age, the only path forward, the only empirically provable one, is transparency. Not hope, not revolution, not ideology. Transparency. Because transparency doesn't need to win a war. It doesn't need permission, it doesn't demand belief, only light. It doesn't care what party you're from. It doesn't ask what flag you wave. It just opens the books and lets the facts rot or shine on their own. You want to end corruption? Force the process into the public square. You want to rebuild trust? Let the people see what the powerful see in real time. You want justice? Pull the curtain back so far there's nothing left to hide behind. This is not a pipe dream. This is code. This is infrastructure, and this is math. And math doesn't care who's in office. Because this isn't about politics. It's about geometry, the shape of power. And right now, that shape is opaque by design. The deeper the lie, the thicker the walls, the narrower the doors. You're not outside because you're unqualified. You're outside because access is the true currency. And they hoard it like gold. It's time to stop pretending we're powerless. We carry glass slabs in our pockets that know more about us than our families do. We've built artificial intelligence that can simulate gods and demons on command. We can recreate history in seconds, forge new worlds in video, automate insight across billions of data points, but we can't demand that our government show its receipts? Bullshit. Every broken system, healthcare, justice, war, lobbying, taxation, pharma, surveillance, every single one of them stays broken because we can't see inside it. They win because we argue blindfolded. We scream in the dark while they rewrite the script behind closed doors. So the fix isn't found in fighting each other harder. It's in flipping on the lights. Universal government transparency is not an ideal. It is a practical weapon. It's the only one thing that solves everything else, or at the very least exposes why it can't be solved. This is not theory. This is executable. Not in a decade, not after a revolution, but right now, with the tools we already hold. You don't have to tear down the walls. You just have to poke enough holes in them that the lies can't breathe. Imagine a citizen access interface showing every dollar spent by any department. A military budget laid bare, every base, every contract, every private deal. A real-time legislative record that shows exactly who wrote each line of every bill. A publicly accessible server containing FDA test results, CIA actions, and foreign aid distributions, not classified by default, but public by default. Security? Yes. Redactions? Sometimes. But secrecy as standard? No more. You want a movement? This is one anyone can join. You don't need to pick a side. You don't need to agree on morality. You don't even need to agree on history. Just ask this one question: why don't they want us to see what they're doing? If the answer is for your safety, ask again. The truth doesn't need branding. It doesn't need campaign ads or lobbyists. It just needs to be visible. Because when it is, when the lights are on, the roaches scatter every time. No exceptions. This isn't a dream. It's a demand. It's the most achievable, radical thing we can do. It's not a revolution, it's a revelation. So if you're looking for a cause that works, one with no allegiance but to truth, pick this one. Pick the one thing they can't survive.